These friends have gathered from around the world to have fun and to be serious about salads and exercise. That's because they want to reduce their risk for a brain-destroying disease known as Alzheimer's.
We all found out that we carried 1 or 2 copies of the APOE4 gene, which puts us at higher risk for Alzheimer's.
Susan, who offers only her first name, says her father died from Alzheimer's. During his decline, doctors had little to offer except a memory-boosting drug called Aricept.
It was just more or less, well, we could try Aricept, but it won't work for very long. And there's a fatalistic attitude with some doctors that once you have it, there's nothing you can do, and you just sort of have to get your affairs in order and expect that you're going to the nursing home next.
Susan discovered she has the APOE4 genetic trait 4 years ago. Determined not to do nothing, she went online and sought other people with her genotype.
A bunch of us banded together and decided to see, can we hack our own health?
One of those hackers is Julie G. Before teaming up with Susan, Julie G. had been anxiously monitoring her increasing senior moments at the not-so-senior age of 49. Then she learned that she has the APOE4 genetic trait.
When I put the symptoms I was having together with my very high risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, I was pretty terrified.
Her fear turned to courage as she helped build an online community named APOE4.info. The health hackers dug into the conflicting studies about healthy brains, then focused in on leafy greens, healthy fats, exercise, and more.
It's been a very exciting journey. My cognition is very much improved now.
Her group's approach is validated by the work of Dale Bredesen of the Buck Institute for Research on Aging. He studies how combining lifestyle changes with other interventions can reverse cognitive decline and has conferred with the APOE4.info group for 2 years. In June, Bredesen added to their optimism when he documented memory improvements for even early Alzheimer's.
This is the first time in history that there's been reversal of cognitive decline in early Alzheimer's disease.
Bredesen calls the APOE4.info group a great example of people who walk the talk, using a variety of ways to help the brain, such as rigorous exercise, good nutrition, and more.
When you actually look at the molecular mechanistics driving the underlying problem, the cognitive decline that ultimately leads to Alzheimer's, guess what? You see a component that is stress-related. You see a component that's sleep-related.
Members of the APOE4.info group say the sooner someone starts promoting brain health, the more likely that a genetic risk won't become a destiny.
I can hopefully prevent it, but if not, at least put it off for decades.
Bredesen plans clinical studies to refine his approach for reversing cognitive decline. The Alzheimer's Association calls his work a promising possibility that may help the U.S. develop national policies to prevent or effectively treat Alzheimer's disease by the year 2025. For VOA News, I'm Shelley Schlender in Boulder.
Mommy, have some.